inclusion training, some blood flow restriction stuff. I haven't actually done this kind of training, but we're here at the gym, and Chris says, what's up? He's doing the 21-day shred guy.
Yes, I am.
And you're running 2 Spartan races.
Doing 2 Spartan races.
How far are they?
One's a sprint, which is going to be 3 to 5 miles, and the super's the next day, 8 to 10.
So you're going to be doing 11 to 13 miles over the weekend.
Yes.
So you started a day earlier. What's been the worst so far?
Really dealing with the DOMs.
After legs.
Yep, after leg day. But other than that.
How's the diet? Like, has it been super hard, or is it okay right now?
Diet's actually okay for me. I'm actually used to meal prepping, so I actually posted some stuff on the forum. And,
on the Facebook page?
Yep, on the Facebook page.
Awesome.
Giving some advice to people, so.
Nice! That's what I love. The Facebook page on this challenge has been going bananas. Like, I love the engagement. We have over like 1,500 people. It's crazy. So, Chris, good to meet you,
nice to meet you,
Anything you want to say to Swoldier Nation, to YouTube?
I got to meet Steve Cook finally, man.
I appreciate that.
Everyone on the challenge, you know, keep pushing. It's only the first week. We got 2 more weeks to go, and let's just finish strong.
I love it, man. We're gonna give a Swoldier Nation shirt too. So
sweet.
I'm gonna get your address. We're gonna send it to you.
All right, cool, man. Thanks.
We have the inclusion stuff too, or the blood flow restriction.
Yes.
They're actual like men for that.
No, these are just knee wraps.
Okay,
that's all you need.
Gotcha.
Knee wraps. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're good to go. Got my iron tanks, knee wraps.
Both quads and hamstrings. You can do like some. Can you do? I mean, obviously,
absolutely.
You can flow,
any limb. And actually, you can do it for chest too, but it works a different way. Because obviously, like if you're including or restricting here, you know, blood can still go to this extremity.
Right.
But what happens is, like if I cuff here, no matter what muscle you're working, you always cuff here or here. Okay? Never like for calves, you don't cuff here. You can still cuff here. But what happens is, like if you're working chest, your triceps are pre-fatigued and your chest will have to take over more of the load. And so even through roundabout way, you can still get like, some of the benefits.
Interesting.
Even though it's not under direct blood flow restriction.
I'm excited to try this. This is one of those things that I've been wanting to train for a while and never actually, you know, you see a lot of people doing it online. You're always like, what is the science behind that? Is it just something that's cool to look at? So we're gonna give it a go today. Should be a pretty crazy pump too.
Best pump you ever had, I can guarantee it.
My legs get pretty pumped up, like to the point where they hurt. So I might be tapping out today.
Excruciating pain, excruciating.
Let's do it. You know it's leg day when you got long sleeves. All the pump goes to your legs. You can't be wearing sleeveless shirts on leg day. My lower back is toast from yesterday. So our last video, when was that? So yes, yesterday, I don't know if this is gonna be Monday or Friday, but in our last workout we did lower back. Did some rack pulls with 405. Lower back's gone, but it's leg day, so you do legs. Supersetting little calves with these because you got 4 people working in on one exercise, and I'm used to my rest times right now are probably 90 seconds on most things. Because I'm not too worried about my legs downsizing, I like to go a little bit higher. I go a little bit higher reps again. I'm not worried about burning off my legs right now. I'm actually doing a little bit more cardio. Try to burn more overall caloric expenditure at the risk of reducing my legs.
Good world gone bad.
One more thing. We're just gonna start doing some jump lunges. Go a little bit wider on this set. Low carb today, about 170 grams. Just grind it, just grab onto it and just grind it out. It's not gonna be easy, but it'll feel much better. It'll be worth it, really worth it. So we've been doing 12 reps or so with 5-6 plates. Drop the weight down, and I'm just gonna try to go as many as possible. Gotta get at least 20, full range, really concentrating on getting depth. Higher reps, I'll tell you what, like hitting the low stuff is great. Muscular endurance, but it's also for my legs since I don't need to go bigger. I'm trying to extend that, burn more calories, get that feeling like I want to throw up, and stay there.
So all you need to do blood flow restriction for legs is a pair of knee wraps. So these are my, shout out to my sponsor, these are Iron Tanks. These are great knee wraps. They also make great belts.
Yeah.
Australian company, but great guys that make it. And they'll ship anywhere and beat pretty much anybody's prices. So what we want to do is we want to restrict not the blood flow to the limb, but the venous return. What we're trying to get is the blood to pool in the limb. And doing that seems to have an anabolic effect. Now, it's not better than regular training, okay? But what it is you can use a very light weight and get the same benefits as heavy training in terms of anabolism, okay? So if you've got an injury or you're just worn down, you don't feel like going heavy, you can produce fatigue and metabolic byproducts accumulate a lot faster. The other thing it does is by keeping blood in that area, your anabolic hormones that the muscle releases like MGF1, localized IGF, lactate, all these metabolic byproducts that are actually anabolic. By not having blood flow come back, you're giving those byproducts longer time to interact with the receptors on the muscle surface, possibly giving you a more anabolic effect.
I like it.
Okay? So you're also, since you're restricting oxygen a little bit, you're pre-fatiguing those slow twitch fibers, and you're letting your fast twitch large muscle fibers take over. Even using light weights, which usually light weights is mostly slow twitch, right? So you're actually reversing it on them. A lot of people will hear that and they'll say, okay, is blood flow restriction dangerous, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna demo it first. It doesn't seem to be any more dangerous than regular weight training, okay? It doesn't, there's been no documented incidents of blood clots or necrosis or anything like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a cluster, and a cluster involves 4 sets, okay? So we're gonna do 30 reps on the first set, 15 reps on the second set, 15 reps on the third set, and 15 reps on the last set, okay?
15, 30, or sorry, 30, 15, 15, 15.
Right? And if it's too light, you can increase the weight. If it's too heavy, you decrease the weight. There's no need to be dogmatic with it. Now with the 30, 15, 15, 15 protocol, we're usually trying to use about 20 to 30% of what a 1 rep max would be.
Okay.
Now on a leg extension, obviously we don't know a 1 rep max necessarily right off the bat. So you more go by feel, okay? How tight to wrap the wraps? I tell people with knee wraps, wrap about a 7 out of 10. Okay, if 10 out of 10 is the tightest you can go, 7 out of 10. When you get them on, you'll feel the fluid shift. You'll feel some blood flow get stuck in the leg. If you are in pain before you start the exercise, the wraps are too tight, okay? If you cannot complete near the number of reps that you're supposed to, the weight's too heavy or the wraps are too tight, okay? And we're gonna rest 30 seconds between each set. Now, after the first set, you'll be like, okay, that's kind of a good pump, but this and that. About halfway through the second set, your oh shit meter is gonna kick in. And you're gonna go, what have I gotten myself into?
You wanna punch babies, make sure there's no babies on the gym floor. Make sure, because there was one earlier. Can we get it off the floor, please?
So, and then, at the end of the 4 set cluster, you take the wraps off, and pretty much immediately you have relief.
That blood's just loving you, all right. I'm gonna give Miss Bikini, when I finally meet Miss Bikini, I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna give her a run for her money with glutes.
All right.
You can only do this when you're training with Miss Bikini Olympia and Lane Norton. I don't know if you'll catch me doing this besides that. When you're training with Miss Bikini Olympia, everything you do looks official.
Push it out. Got it. It's gonna get that booty
So
pump.
many. Hey man, I got a lot of stuff down there, alright? So.
I've never activated my glutes quite that much before. Yo, I feel like I got an ass like this big right now.
Alright, let's see it. Let's see the bikini pose.
What?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Look out, Courtney.
What? What? Notice I am sitting to wrap this video up. That occlusion training was no joke.
You need a Miyagi?
Yeah, the foam roller tomorrow is gonna be my best and worst friend. So I liked it because, like we talked about yesterday, we did some heavy rack pulls.
Right.
My back, definitely feeling those rack pulls, need to get stronger in that area. So today, I didn't want to do a heavy back squat. So using those, I feel like I got an insane pump.
You ever felt anything like that before?
No. It was really, really unique. But my favorite part is when you take them off, you felt all the blood coming back into it. But I feel like the pump was insane, and it's good to know, like, I have seen that before and been wanting to do it, but it's good to actually hear the science behind it.
Well, and a lot of people, they're kind of scared to do it without some of that
I can see
expert
that.
there, And yeah, I like to be able to instruct people and show them how to do it properly. But it's a great tool, it's not better than regular training.
Right.
But, if you like something different, or like you said, you want to use light weights to get the same benefit, or you're traveling, or you're injured, or, there's a lot of applications for it.
Right.
And,
I love that traveling one. Because there's so many times, like, you get off a flight, your back might not be 100%. The last thing you want to go do, throw, 400 pounds on your back and back squat.
Right. Or, even if you're in a hotel gym and they just don't have heavy weights,
Right.
Now you can still get a good workout in. I can't tell you, like, how many times I've been in a hotel gym, the dumbbell's only up to 30 or something.
Right.
Blood flow restrict my arms, get a hell of an arm workout in.
Sick bone.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Warrior must have been onto something back in the day.
Exactly.
Making his arms look super pumped up before he went out there. Smart guy. I kind of did that actually when I played college football. We wore the Nike bands up here to do that. We were just blood flow restricting before we knew what the hell it was.
Getting engaged, getting engaged. Well, you know, and some people may wonder, I do want to address, because, you know, blood flow restriction on the glutes.
Yep.
Because the glutes are closer to your heart than where the wraps are.
Right.
You know, you're not actually putting the glutes under direct blood flow restriction.
Gotcha.
Right? But what's happening is the other muscles that you use during the exercise, they're being pre-fatigued. And so what happens is the glutes have to take over, become more dominant. And so you still get some of the benefits of blood flow restriction, even without them being directly under,
like you said, with the chest
or back. Yeah,
where you
absolutely.
have the pre-fatigue and the triceps.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give that a go with chest, I think.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know you could do it with chest, but I definitely want to hit an arm workout, so we might have to do that tomorrow. But yeah, that was definitely, my quads have never seen that pump. Like, they didn't know what to do. I felt like they were gonna explode like a water balloon there. It was just, you know, right before it bursts and you take it off and then it's this amazing balloon you can throw at somebody else. That's what it felt like there. So.
Yeah, and people say like skin splitting pump.
Yeah, that's what it was.
If you've never done BFR, you're not allowed to use that term. You're not allowed to use that term because this literally feels like your skin's gonna split. If I had you do calves, trust me on that.
I'd have been saying the keyword, Kelly Clarkson, I'd have been tapping out.
Yeah, I've had people do calves.
And you still keep it on the hips?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you only wrap two places. You wrap here and here.
Gotcha.
Okay? Not here, not here, not here.
Not there.
Not here, you know, so only here.
If you see somebody in the gym who is wrapping around their neck, please stop them from their sake. There, or, you know, maybe some other areas we won't mention.
50 Shades of Grey, you know, so.
Well, awesome. Good work. Thank you so much for putting me through that. I'm on about 180 grams carbs today. And it was, you know, it was a lot of work. We were here for a while. You know, we had 4 people training, and it's time for me to go get a little something to eat. So we're gonna head out and then be right back here tomorrow.